Since you were born, have you ever heard that there is Nigerians who were arrested in Nigeria because they were selling drugs? That is very, very, very rare. You will never find those kind of things. When Nigerians want to sell their own drugs, they go to other countries like South Africa, which doesn't have a law to come and sell their drugs.
The kind of Nigerian who blindly defends Nigerians. If I was able to find proof that Nigerians are burning South Africa to the ground, I would be the first to call my own people out. But I haven't been able to find any evidence that this is the case. And South African officials have come out several times to say that Nigerians are not you guys' problem.
To all foreigners, legally or illegally, when you come here in South Africa, please respect our country, South Africa. Respect the people of South Africa. Respect all the rules, the laws, and the constitution of South Africa. Let's put xenophobic aside, and let's put foreign hate aside. Have you ever heard that, or in news, or you saw it in news, that there is a Nigerian who has been arrested in Nigeria because he was selling drugs? Have you ever heard about that? Since you were born, have you ever heard that there is Nigerians who were arrested in Nigeria because they were selling drugs? That is very, very, very rare. You will never find those kind of things. When Nigerians want to sell their own drugs, they go to other countries like South Africa, which doesn't have a law to come and sell their drugs. Because South Africa doesn't have any law. As long as you've got money for bribe, then you can get away with any crime. Oliver Mtukudzi, may his soul rest in peace. When he was still alive, he went away and hid here in South Africa. Why? Because in some of his songs, he was singing about the struggle, you know, of Zimbabwe, the way they are being treated and all that. And then they've been looking for him. Okay, where is Changirai? You Zimbabweans, I want you to tell me, where is Changirai? The Changirai who has been fighting for you guys. Where is him? Where is Changirai? Where is him? The guy who has been using all his power to fight for you. Where is him today? Changirai. So now, because there are too much strict laws and regulations in your own country, so now you will run to other countries to go there and destroy other countries like South Africa, because South Africa, as long as you've got bribe, then nothing is going to happen. Our South African police, they love money. Our South African judicial system, these people, they love money. Why? Because there is a lot of black people in judiciary, but white people mostly, they don't take nonsense. White people, like this guy of this news now, a journalist, he never took that a bribe.
See, I have a genuine question for South Africans. Why are you guys so consumed by Nigerians? Why is it that every time you hear the word Nigeria or Nigerians, your ear perks up? I would go so far as to say that you guys are obsessed with us, because you're always talking about how we are bad people, how we are criminals, how those of us in your country are destroying South Africa. But I haven't been able to find any hard evidence of this, because I'm not the kind of Nigerian who blindly defends Nigerians. If I was able to find proof that Nigerians are burning South Africa to the ground, I would be the first to call my own people out. But I haven't been able to find any evidence that this is the case. And South African officials have come out several times to say that Nigerians are not you guys' problem. So I'm having a hard time understanding the fixation you guys have with us. But let's pretend that all of that is true. You know, Nigerians are the worst of the worst. You know, we are criminals. We're destroying South Africa. It's fine to talk about us in that context, but what I have found is that South Africans insert themselves in any conversation having to do with Nigerians, and I'll give you an example. I recently posted a video where I was calling out my people for the ill behavior they displayed at the recent Lagos cake picnic. South Africans decided to use that as an opportunity to attack Nigerians. They're in my comment section saying that Nigerians are bad, that we are animals, that that's just how Nigerians are, that anywhere you go and you find Nigerians, you won't find peace there. They have even said some wildly offensive things that I can't even repeat here. I just blocked those people and kept it pushing. My point is, even if all of that is true, this particular conversation is not for you, because I can't even fathom what would possess me to insert myself into the national discourse of another country. Like if I should watch a video of a Kenyan talking to other Kenyans about a uniquely Kenyan issue, then I'll now enter the comment section and say, yeah, that's how Kenyans are. Kenyans are bad people. Does that make any sense? Like, I can't even conceptualize a situation where I would do something like that. It's like if I am angry because my mother irritated me, then my friend says, yeah, your mom's a bitch. Like, excuse me? I'm sorry, but that is unhinged behavior. So I guess I just don't understand why South Africans hate Nigerians this much. And if you are a South African who does not like Nigerians and you are watching this, please let us know what we did to you, and do so with facts and stats. Because every time I have spoken to a South African who does not like Nigerians about this topic, their response usually starts with, I think, or I feel, or I once saw. I don't want anecdotal evidence. I want stats, facts, numbers put out by your government that says Nigerians are the problem that your country is having. Because I feel like it's becoming too much now. And I want to be clear, it's not all South Africans that hate Nigerians. I have a lot of South African followers who have been nothing but respectful to me, who have supported me for years. I appreciate those people. But I have found that an alarming number of South Africans don't like Nigerians. And I would like to know what is up with that.
To all foreigners, legally or illegally, I've got this advice for you guys. When you come here in South Africa, please respect our country, South Africa. Respect the people of South Africa. Respect all the rules, the laws, and the constitution of South Africa. I understand that some of you even have IDs. You made connections and then you get the identity documents. But your tone still sounds, anyone can hear that you are a Congolese, Nigerian, Zimbabwean, or whatsoever. Because your tongue will always speak the language of your country. So, but when you are here in South Africa, please respect the constitutions. Don't be arrogant. Don't be full of anger. Don't control the people of this nation. Because even South Africans, when they go out into any country, they respect the rules, the constitution, the guidelines of that country. So even when you are here, guys, you need to adhere to all the protocols, to all the constitution. You need to respect this, our nation, when you are here in South Africa. And one other thing is, remember that when we as South Africans go to other countries and nations, when we don't abide by the law, we get arrested. Now recently, there were South Africans, those who were arrested in Zimbabwe. And if you can check, a quarter or half of the Zimbabweans are here in South Africa. So the only thing that I'm asking, pleading with you, people of all nations, is not to hate you, but is to advise you that please adhere, respect the constitution, the protocol of this country. And we are going to be so happy with you guys forever and ever.